Hi, this is Sami. I'm gonna solve some log equations today, just solving for x. So just remember the log rules. So your log rules are log xy is the same as log x plus log y. Log x minus log y would equal log x over y. So this is the addition identity for log. So log x plus log y is the same as log x times y. And this is just when you're minusing, you change it to division. So here, if I'm doing this, I could combine, since the logs have the same basis, I'm going to combine the two logs here. So I'll have log base 4. And since it's minusing, then I'm going to change it to division. And that's going to be log x cubed plus 1 over 6 equals log base 4, 5. And now when you have one log on the left side, one log on the right-hand side, so instead of two logs here, we have one log, and you have nothing in front of the log here, you could cancel the logs. And therefore I have x, sorry, that's a square. I don't know why I wrote cube there. So x squared plus 1 over 6 equals 5. Now just cross multiply the 6 into there, you get x squared plus 1 equals 30. X squared equals 29. And x would equal square root both sides. And you get plus or minus root 29. So can you accept the -1? Yes, you could, because when you square root the negative, when you square the negative here, it becomes positive. So that works. Remember, we cannot log negative numbers, but here, this negative here, when you square it, is going to become positive. So both of them, the plus and the minus square root of 29 works. Some students will maybe choose to move this to the other side. So they'll go log base 4 x squared plus 1 equals log base 4 5, sorry. And moving this to the other side becomes plus log base 4 6. When I'm moving this to the other side now, log base 4 x squared plus 1 equals log base 4. And when you're adding, you change it to multiplication, and you multiply the 5 and the 6, you get 30. Now at this stage, you cancel the logs, and it becomes x squared plus 1 equals 30, which is the same as we got here. So either or, both of them, they'll get you the same answer. So here's another one. It's the same kind of thing, but just different approach. So definitely the first thing here, you need to bring the 2 on top, because the log rule that tells you log x to the power of n, you could make it n log x. And you remember this relationship, you could go from here to there or there to here, depends on what you're looking for. Here I'm going to do the opposite, so I'm going to bring the exponent on top. Equals, and here I'm going to combine these two logs, and I'm going to have log brackets, sorry, log 4 times 6 minus x, because it's addition here, so you have to multiply the 4 and the 6 minus x to combine them as one log. And now you see the reason I brought the 2 up, because the only way I could cancel the logs is to have the log free on the left side. If this 2 was here, then I won't be able to cancel the logs, and that's why I brought it on top, so I could cancel the logs and then end up with an algebraic expression. So I cancel the logs here. This I'm just gonna FOIL it, so it's basically this is 3 minus x times 3 minus x. And here I'm just gonna distribute the 4 into there, so I get 24 minus 4x. Here, if you FOIL this, you're gonna get 9 minus 6 x plus x squared. At this stage, I'm going to move everything to one side, equate it to 0, and factor. So when you write it, bring it to the right side here, write it in degree order. So the x squared, now negative 6x, when you bring this negative 4x to the other side, it becomes plus, which ends up giving you negative 2x. And then when you bring this 24 to the other side, it becomes minus 24. 9 minus 24 is minus 15 equals 0. Now this factors into x minus 5, x plus 3 equals 0. And therefore, x equals either 5 or negative 3. So again, always when you get your answers here, you have to go back and see which one doesn't work. So if I put in 5 right there, 3 minus 5 is negative 2. That will give me negative 2. You cannot log a negative number. We cannot log negatives. So this, therefore, the 5 here, you have to reject that. That's an extraneous root. If you put in the negative 3, 3 minus negative 3 gives you 6. So you could do that. And 6 minus negative 3 will give you 9. And you could log positive 9. So the answer here will be just x equals negative 3. And this is it. This is solving for x in log equations. And remember to find out if your answer works or not by testing it back and making sure that it doesn't give you a negative, because if you log in, you cannot log a negative or a 0. And that's it. As always, thank you for watching. Till next time, bye-bye.